Hi folks, in this video I'm gonna show you how you can build and run MiniPicoLisp, the board that I have done, which works on Windows, Linux and any platform where you have a C compiler. Okay, let's get right into it. So this is where the project is. This is the GitHub location. I'm just gonna clone it into my WSL instance and build it and run it on Linux first and then show it on Windows. So I go and clone it first by copying the URL here. Right. Okay. So as you can see, there are a bunch of C files, 16 to be exact, and there is an S file which is very PicoLisp specific, not the regular assembly that you may think of. And all I have to do is just, like any good C project, it's just a vanilla make file with a very simple make file. I just do a make -j8, so it builds the whole thing. Yeah, and now it's ready to run. The binary gets created in this directory. If it's ready to go, like +12 your vanilla Lisp here. By default, there is this demo that works with this. Let me show you the present one. Yeah, this one simply renders a hello on the screen. The beauty is that actually I can show what it does. Okay, now I have page1.l. So this is what it's rendering, and I can now make changes to it. And the changes are reflected immediately. Now for this demo to work, I have used SDL, the simple direct media layer library, which is also aligned in philosophy with MiniPicoLisp, as in C is the only dependency for it, and also libuv, which again is completely vanilla C. I'll maybe create another video why I insist on vanilla C and not even C++ as a dependency that I prefer. So this is what it is with libuv and libsdl demo, right? So I'm just going to go back here and show you how the whole thing works on Windows as well. So on Windows, I clone the same thing. Of course, assume you have Git installed on Windows and stuff. On Windows, again, I have this file called I'll show you vs. So if you have Visual Studio with C compiler installed, you would have this program on you. This works on 64 as well as 32. To build it for 64, you just have to remember to do it like this. 64. Oh yeah, this brings in the built binaries for libuv and libsdl, so you don't have to worry about it. Also, it's fairly easy to build it without libuv and libsdl, as I'll show you. I have these stub files which are basically stub files that don't need SDL and UV. So if you choose to build it without libuv and libsdl, that's your choice. So I build it like this. Did I already build it? Yeah. Okay, it's already built. Okay. Again, the whole thing is there, and I can go back to demo directory and run and I see the same hello render, exactly the same. So I won't edit it here. Oh, actually, maybe I should show you that the editing works just like that. For some reason my machine is a little slow today. Okay, here we go. It works just like that. Okay. Again, we use the same libuv and libsdl for this, so it's cross-platform that way. So that was a quick demo of you running the stuff. But here's another thing I want to show: how easy it is to extend it. So just like there's a function called plus, and I add 1 2, and that runs. So I could just extend any other function just like this. So if I want to add a new function called, let's say, add. So this is what this add says, that's the symbol I want to introduce, and do add is the C function that I'm going to introduce. So to introduce that, I could go and add it in any of the C files, but let's say I just do it in main.c itself. I just add a new function called any do add and any okay. For now, as a first step, I just return whatever was passed to it. So let's say I return this, and I say do add called, my favorite debugging technique. So if I build it again, I can say now add 1 2, says do add called, and interestingly the whole expression was returned, because that I returned the whole expression. Instead of that, I could choose to go through the parameters. So parameters, interesting, the only data structure used in PicoLisp, the simplicity of it, is a singly linked list, and that's exactly what comes in as the parameter for it, and I could choose to iterate over it and go through the parameters and do whatever I want. That's pretty much what I wanted to show you today. I hope you try it out also, and this gives me a lot of freedom, as in I'm not tied to anything, any platform, any heavyweight IDE, nothing. Just give me my C compiler, which is essentially in my mind a nice assembler with good convenient access to variables on the stack. That's pretty much what I look for in a C compiler, nothing more. And that's about it. Thank you for checking out this video.